In the past, it wasn't always easy to approach Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. These days can be very intimidating, but I'm going to share with you this incredible idea that I learned from my Rabbi, Rabbi Ziskin, which completely transformed my Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur experience. So, Rosh Hashanah is known as the Day of Judgment, and Yom Kippur is known as the Day of Atonement. So, isn't there something funny about that order? Strike you as weird? Why are we judged first and only then atone? Well, that wouldn't make any sense if what you were being judged on was your past. But what if that wasn't the case at all? If you take a look at the Rosh Hashanah davening, there are two prayers which are missing. These are the Al-Chetz and the Hashamus, two really important prayers which feature in other parts of the High Holy Days, but not here, and they're all focused on the past, on sin, on what you did. So if Rosh Hashanah is not about the past, then it's about the future. It's about figuring out what the coming year will be about. Just to understand why it's looking to the future. What is Rosh Hashanah? Rosh Hashanah is the anniversary of the day that Adam was created, which means that it is the day that God invested humanity with life. So to use an analogy, imagine that you are fundraising for an incredibly important thing, and you've got this meeting coming up with a benevolent trust. They have all of the money to do exactly what it is that you need to do. So how are you going to approach that meeting? Well, you're going to come prepared. You're going to know what you want to say. You're going to have a plan for what you're going to do with the money. What will you do with the money? Why is it worth investing in you, in your cause? And that's what Rosh Hashanah is. Rosh Hashanah is this incredible moment where we have a one-on-one personal meeting with God, the investor. And we ask Him to invest in us another year of life, another year of investment. So just a quick note on what we mean by life. We all know people who are walking, talking, breathing, but they're absolutely dead inside. Now, it's possible to be technically living, but really not to be alive. And that's not what we're asking for. We're not asking for a year of just survival. Life is more than just a heartbeat. It's meaning, it's connection, it's what are you living for, it's the reasons for living. So Rabbi Ziskin calls this life with a capital L, big life, the purpose of life, the reason of life. All of these things that separate just existing from real life, well, that's what Rabbi Ziskin calls life with a capital L. So there's life with a capital L and life with a small l. And we actually see this in the Rosh Hashanah prayers. Right at the beginning it says, remember us for life, O living God. That's it. No adjectives, no descriptors of what that life is. It's just pure, unadulterated life. And then you get to the end and it says, give us a life of peace, abundance, blessing. Now all of the adjectives come to flow. So, we really have an opportunity to get clear on Rosh Hashanah. What are my values? Where do I hold? What am I living for? Why would it be worth investing another year of life in me? And once you've done that, once you get the big picture out, then you can start thinking about the details. Then the rest comes into play. Because think about it, we're all gonna pray for blessing. We're all gonna pray for wealth, maybe a partner, whatever it is. But why? It's not just what you're asking for, it's also why you're asking for it. Yes, you'll ask for money or a spouse or whatever it is that you need, but it's got a different flavor, it's got a different tone once you've got the bigger picture in mind. Are you asking for that money because you want to do things selfishly, you want to take care of yourself? Or do you want to change the world? Do you want to do good? Do you want to give charity? So that's all great, but how do we prepare? Very simple. Write a letter to Hashem, and in it, you say simply, Dear Hashem, I heard that you want to hear from me today. You want to know where I hold. What are my hopes, my dreams? What are my values? What will I do if you give me another year of life? And what I'd like to do is, and you sketch out your vision and you write it out. And you take that letter in with you to the Rosh Hashanah davening, you read it before the Amidah, and you know what? It can really, really help connect when sometimes it's difficult to connect to the words. Now, the last point is, we're not going to always get what we want, but we sure as heck going to get what we need. And this sometimes can be things that aren't so nice. This can sometimes be things that are painful. So sometimes life isn't going to be sweet. It isn't going to be easy. And note, that's actually why we say, we wish people on Rosh Hashanah have a good, sweet year. Because ultimately everything is good. but it's not always going to be sweet. And there's a beautiful sentence which really helps with that, and I'm just going to read it out to you here in full. Hashem, I hope that you decide that I get sweet things this year. But please, if what I need is some challenge, I trust you. Hashem, I really hope that it's in your plan that I get. And then you list it out. Rosh Hashanah is just around the corner, and the best thing that you can do is to prepare. This meeting, this investor pitch is coming up, and you want to come prepared. So the best thing you can do is write your letter, actually write it down and take it in with you to shul. Read over it, connect to it, and hopefully I can really help you connect deeply to what it is that you're saying when you go through the prayers. And a final note, this first meeting is hopefully going to go great, but even if the first meeting goes amazingly, the investor isn't necessarily going to give you the investment. Now why is that? Because this isn't the first time he's investing in you. He invested in you the year before, and the year before, and the year before, and you didn't always achieve your plan. You didn't necessarily make the best use of that investment in previous years. Things got in the way, you slipped up. And so this is the moment where you look at the past. And that's what Yom Kippur is about. It's about looking back and figuring out, where did I go wrong, so that I can achieve this vision for the year ahead. And hopefully we'll talk about that next week. Wishing you all a Shana Tova U'Metuka. I'm getting out of the way for the YouTube thing. Bye.